By June 2019, about 15,000 Ugandans will have acquired jobs from Liao Shen Industrial Park, located in Luwero district about 60 kilometers from Kampala. The park, which covers an area of 5.2 square kilometers, came up as a result of a 2013 proposal by the Deputy Governor of Liao Province, Kui Shigang, who had visited Uganda. The proposal was to create an industrial area where various industries could be established. Today, some of the factories established here, such as Goodwill Ceramics Limited, which makes tiles, are already taking shape and employing locals.
You can get our tiles through our agents across the country.
What are the prices?
The price is very, very competitive. And since we entered the market, the wholesale price dropped to 25% around. And the retail price that dropped to 30 to 40%. So the end user are benefiting from our investment.
The $30 million factory, which is about 115 billion shillings, started operations in April this year. It has a capacity to produce 40,000 square meters of tiles a day in 200 different variations. They have built up the operations to 28,000 square meters a day. They sell under half their daily production, about 12,000 square meters. In storage, they have enough tiles to supply all of Uganda for 2 months. But this is not the only establishment set up in Liao Shen Industrial Park. Food Technology, a fruit company, has just done its initial export run to China of candied dry mangoes. According to Marjorie Mujenyi, the factory publicist, on a daily they hope to process 20 tons into 4 tons of candied dry mangoes. Candied dry mangoes, according to Mujenyi, cannot be found on the Ugandan market since Ugandans prefer fresh fruits. Food Technology plans to expand into pineapples, jackfruit, and passion fruits. All these will be exported to Europe and Canada. The factory, currently under maintenance, mainly employs women. Yahya International Investment Group has the capacity to produce 3,000 tons of maize annually, and for now is processing maize into flour for the domestic and regional markets. It is, however, planning to triple its export and go into the manufacture of animal feeds, industrial starch, and alcohol. But more importantly, they are setting up for export, and as a consequence, the investments being planned for are not less than $10 million in the park. By mid-next year, the industrial park is expected to have more companies that will be producing everything from vegetable oil, animal feeds, industrial alcohol, electronics, and textiles. At full capacity, the industrial park will employ 15,000 people.
Hope by the end of the year, they'll have finished construction and their production will start.
It is an interesting snapshot of what form Uganda's industrialization may take, looking at the portfolio of industries lining up to take up space at the Kapeeka facility. The vast majority are looking to exploit the country's natural endowments, be it clay in the case of Goodwill Ceramics or fruit or vegetable oil.
We get mangoes from our local farmers, and through Operation Wealth Creation, they are boosting farmers to grow more mangoes, grow more pineapples, grow more fruits that are needed by the factories. We get raw materials like clay for making tiles. So every product that is being produced on market, it's Uganda blended. The reason being, most of the materials are got within.
So every product will have?
it will have made in Uganda.
The sad thing for the existing factories is that they do not have reliable power, despite the reported surplus in production of our dams. Goodwill Ceramics reported that since their inception 4 months ago, they had suffered 113 power outages, the equivalent of 15 days without power during the period.
Since our production, April 22nd of 2018, we are facing some challenges. Number one is lack of proper infrastructure, including the road, the water for industry purpose, and also the electricity, especially electricity. The stability is the big concern because it not only affect our cost, our output, but also damage our equipment.
However, there is hope from government to support.
First of all, I would want to underscore that the challenges they are getting as the Liao Shen Industrial Park is not any different from the challenges the other investors, Ugandans and non-Ugandans, are getting elsewhere, especially in 3 critical areas. The first one is the physical infrastructure transportation. It should have been the government of Uganda to provide the roads, to provide the electricity lines, to provide telecommunications, so that the Chinese or any other investor simply bring in their machineries and fit in. That hasn't been done. But in a case like this one, where they have even made better profiling of their businesses, I think government should be able to do better. And I think now you, the media, having seen what they're doing, you now understand, appreciate why the president himself is so angry with the bureaucrats in ministries, in agencies of government that are supposed to attend to investors.
The efforts are underway to increase the existing 22 kVA line to 133 kVA, which everybody thinks should come with an improvement in supply, but not necessarily reliability. It is an interesting venture in the heart of the Luwero Triangle, which, if managed well and with proper support from the government, should see a transformation not only of the area but of the country, as similar parks are set up around the country. Reporting for New Vision TV, I am Ruth Inaseje from Kapeeka, Nakaseke.